What's up everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my reaction to Dance with the Devil from Immortal Technique. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Margaret has been requesting this since the dawn of time. She has been requested it. The first time she requested it, there were dinosaurs walking this earth. Like literally. It's been that long. So we are here now. Margaret has been very supportive of the channel, so you know we are gonna do it. If you have any requests, comment down in the comment section, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, you know what to do. Let's go, Margaret. Let's see why this is so special to you. Thank you for being here. Let's fucking go. I pulled up the lyric video just because I want to understand all of it and it's easier when I can read it. I know there's a video clip. If you're interested in that, go search for it. Thank you.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a...
If you have that kind of dreams at the age of 13, that's a corrupted young mind.
A sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks.
I just did a reaction to Chris Webby's plot, and I asked y'all, I don't know if it gets released before this or whatever, but I asked y'all in that reaction to please give me more storytelling stuff. First song I do right now, it's a fucking storytelling song. But I fucking love it, man. That's the thing. I said that in the other reaction as well. I don't have to gone through whatever they talking about, as long as a storytelling song can really, yeah, just suck me into the song, you know. But yeah, man. And these artists or these rappers all have that special ability to paint the picture more clear than anybody can paint a picture with an actual brush, you know. They can set a scene, they can set a mood, I fucking love it. That's why I love all these storytelling things.
Mom was a fiend, she put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks, looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential.
Let me check when this was released, this song. This song was released in 2001. And the reason why I wanted to check is because I wanna, when I hear something of this level, I wanted to say magnitude, but let's say level. When I listen to something of this level, I just wanna know when it was made, because I want to know which songs were made before this and after this, you know, the inspiration the artist could have gotten. So 2001, which is like Eminem wise, it's yeah, the Chronic, you know, from Dre, the 2001, not the Chronic, the 2001 album. It's pretty logical that that was released in 2001. So
He
yeah.
felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's...
Can you imagine having to spend life in prison? The type of animal you would become, or the... Of course, I've never set foot in prison once, so I don't know, but I have this image of prison where you go in as either a bad guy or innocent, but you come out as a way... Yeah, just a different human being. Maybe not after a month or after a week or whatever, but life, like 20 years in prison, can you imagine? Holy crap. Holy crap. I wouldn't survive like a morning, you know? Definitely. So yeah, let's not end up there.
There's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same.
What kind of mind do you have to write stuff like this? And I don't mean that in a bad way, but what kind of things do you have to have seen in order for you to come up with these words? It's crazy to me, because I would never... I can write, but I have nothing to write about because my life is just way too comfortable, you know? But these guys, they pick up a pen, they pick up a pad, and they write stuff like this. It's fucking crazy to me.
Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on her way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered.
Can you imagine, as a girl especially, but yeah, just anybody, but can you imagine going through that, bro? Like, what? Just nauseating to me, bro.
Had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody.
To Margaret, you asked me to check this out. Is this something that you listen to on a daily basis? Because when do you listen to this? I mean, I'm feeling good. Let's listen to a song that's gonna mentally break me down here, right here on the spot. Let's fucking go for it.
Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own.
This song, this is like, god damn, this is like verse 5, I think 4 or 5, and it started off pretty rough, you know. Then the second one just stepped it up a little, third one came, stepped it up a little, fourth one came, stepped it up a little, and then this one starts, and it's like, screw those 4 steps. Let's fucking climb this hill. What the fuck? Because he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. What the? It just... What? Wendy, what the? Oh, I did not see that shit coming. How could I? What the fudge? So, eh?
And he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and cried out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to little thugs flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children.
Beat is on point, the rapping is on point. Here and there I would have chosen different words. Now who am I to doubt or change anything Immortal Technique has made, but boy, am I ready for this song to be over. What the actual fuck, bro? I'm like, let's climb this fucking mountaintop, and then he's like, I raped his mom too. Oh, buddy, what the fudge? What am I listening to? I mean, I'm used. I grew up with Eminem. I like Tom McDonald. I like Chris Webby. I'm used to some pretty rough shit being said, you know. But this is such a touchy subject, and it's all so brutally honest and straight to the point, and I refuse to believe that it's true, but it's just, if it's not true, it's a pretty bold lie to be commercially sharing with people. Continuing.
Not restricted, you have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Hope you enjoyed. Get that out of here. I don't. There's a. Sometimes you then. I don't. There's a. Sometimes you then. She requested it. I didn't do this on my own. Yeah. What do I say? What the fuck do I say about that shit? Margaret, you listen to this stuff? Because this was pretty damn twisted. I mean, it's a hell of a journey. I'm not gonna lie. It's one hell of a journey. But, it's like the human centipede. It's like this thing that you hear about and you're like, what? They made that kind of movie? I have to see that. And then you put it on and then you can't believe that you're watching this, but you can believe it onto a level that you forget that you can also turn it off, you know? You're just sitting there like it all sounds like a brilliant idea when someone tells you about it. Oh, I have to watch that shit. And then you're watching it and you're like alright. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any storytelling requests that doesn't make me wanna go into bed and cry, please let me know, because I am here for it. Anyway, man. Margaret requested it, and yeah. I want to thank you for watching this. I want to thank you for everything. This is not something I can relate to. I'm gonna be honest with you, but who am I to judge, right? I'm just here for the art, and this was very artsy. I will see you in the next one. I need something else to focus on, so I will see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. Request what you want me to listen to in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all of that funky business. Yeah, notification bell, something about that too. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. See you in the next one. Peace.